My name is Jordan Bryce, and I want to give you the mystery as to how David was able to defeat the Amalekites in 1 Samuel chapter 30. The Bible tells us that at this time David returns to Ziklag and finds out that it's been burned with fire by the Amalekites. And also David's kids and his wives were taken away, along with the wives and the kids of the men that were part of his army. The Bible tells us that he inquires of the Lord through the ephod, and the Lord tells him that you shall pursue this band and you will recover all. You know the story that at the end of this, David recovers his wives and his kids, along with the wives and the kids of the men that went with him. I believe that David was able to do all of this because he was benefiting from the altar of another. In Exodus chapter 17, the Bible tells us that Moses and Joshua defeat Amalek, who is the father of the Amalekites. The Bible tells us that directly after Moses and Joshua defeat Amalek in this battle, that God instructs Moses to build an altar. And the name of this altar was to be called Jehovah Nissi. When God instructs Moses to build this altar, the Bible says that God swears by his throne that he will blot Amalek out of the earth from under heaven. Then he will make war with Amalek from generation to generation. So when David was fighting the Amalekites, he was fighting a foe that was already defeated by another man's altar. So could it be that David stepped into Moses' victory because Moses created an altar that guaranteed the defeat of his enemy? Ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what the cross has done for us. We may be fighting an enemy that still may be in existence, but we are currently fighting an enemy that's been defeated by the altar of another man. I'm speaking of the altar of the cross. Altars have the supernatural power to sustain victory in the lives of not only their builders, but the ones who come after them. This is why David was able to defeat the Amalekites.